Why can't environmental variables set in Python persist? I was hoping to write a Python script to create some appropriate environmental variables by running the script in whatever directory I'll be executing some simulation code, and I've read that I can't write a script to make these envars persist in the Mac OS terminal. So two things. Is this true? And? It seems like it would be a useful things to do, why isn't it possible in general?
You can't do it from Python, but some clever bash tricks can do something similar. The basic reasoning is this: environment variables exist in a per-process memory space. When a new process is created with fork, it inherits its parent's environment variables. When you set an environment variable in your shell, for example bash, like this, what you're doing is telling bash to set the variable var in its process space to foo. When you run a program, bash uses fork and then exec to run the program, so anything you run from bash inherits the bash environment variables. Now, suppose you want to create a bash command that sets some environment variable data with content from a file in your current directory called data. First, you need to have a command to get the data out of the file. That prints the data. Now, we want to create a bash command to set that data in an environment variable. That command takes the contents of data and puts it in the environment variable data. Now, if you put that inside an alias command, you have a bash command that sets your environment variable. You can put that alias command inside the bash or bash_profile files in your home directory to have that command available in any new bash shell you start.
One workaround is to output export commands, and have the parent shell evaluate this. The script.py and the bash alias. The same can be done in most shells, even tcsh. Usage. You can output any arbitrary shell code, including multiple commands like. Just remember to be careful about escaping any dynamically created output. The pipes.quote module is good for this.
If you set environment variables within a Python script, or any other script or program, it won't affect the parent shell. Edit clarification. So the answer to your question is yes, it is true. You can however export from within a shell script and source it by using the dot invocation in fooexport.sh. At the command prompt.
It's not generally possible. The new process created for Python cannot affect its parent process environment. Neither can the parent affect the child, but the parent gets to set up the child's environment as part of new process creation. Perhaps you can set them in .bash, .profile, or the equivalent runs on login or runs on every new terminal session script in Mac OS. You can also have Python start the simulation program with the desired environment. Use the env parameter to subprocess.popen this URL. Or you could have Python write out a shell script like this to a file with a.sh extension. And then, chmod plus x, it and run it from anywhere.
If you want to see more Yes, come see the subscribe.